So here we have the Nissan Juke Techna Automatic on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice there's no reversing sensors. That's because this car's got a 360 parking camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. It does have plenty of boot space, as you can see, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle at the top, we've got the total miles on this car of 12,742. Beneath that, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges, and then right in the bottom of that middle section, you can see the P for park to let you know what gear this car is currently in. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side we have stereo controls and phone controls, and on the right-hand side we have cruise control with speed limiter. The main stereo system for this car is over in the centre just here. You can see we have FM radio, we've got AM and DAB digital radio as well. This screen is touchscreen, so once you've gone into a menu you can move up and down using these buttons, and you can select things from there. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. We've got the CD player you can see at the top of this unit. We have auxiliary input, USB input, and once you paired your phone, you can also stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. Pairing the phone is done by hitting the phone button there, and then connect, and then pair new device, and just follow the instructions on screen. This car's also got a satellite navigation, but there's a full video showing that working on our Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. This car, as I mentioned, has also got a 360 parking camera. So if we pop the car in reverse, which I've just done, you can see we have a reverse camera there, and we have the bird's eye view image of the car on the left-hand side, showing it exactly where it is, and obviously the 360 view around it. It goes a couple of stages beyond that though. We also have a front-facing camera and the bird's eye view, or the front-facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. So with all those cameras, it does make it very easy to park this car. Beneath that, we have the climate control, so you can adjust the temperature, the fan speed up and down from here. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or push this one in to turn it to auto, and the car will maintain the fan speed for you in order that you keep to the temperature that you've asked for. So it'll adjust the fans once it hits that temperature to turn them down, or you can override that whenever you wish to put it back into a manual mode. This screen also doubles up as the driver mode screen, so you can see the options have now changed. We can put the car in normal mode, sport mode, or eco mode. Whatever mode you're putting it in, you're changing the engine, the gearbox, the steering and the climate control to be in whatever setting you wish it to be in. Underneath that section, we have the auxiliary and USB inputs that I mentioned a moment ago, and a 12-volt charging socket on the other side. The fully automatic gearbox, and then all the way back here, we have the driver and passenger heated seats. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.